so we wrapped up Alaska. It's about 9 p.m. now, Saturday night. Gotta come up and pack everything up and shuffle off tomorrow morning by 6:30, 7 o'clock. So we just really wrapped up our trip to Alaska. We're approaching Vancouver in the morning. Not exactly sure where we're at now, but it's beautiful here. I'm just gonna turn the camera around and give you a little shot of what we're dealing with here. So we got, you know, the sunset will definitely going to be a little earlier tonight. Because in Alaska was going down at like 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And the sunrise was around 4:30. So it's pretty out here. Like I said, it's close to 9 o'clock now, 9 p.m. Got a beautiful mountain in the background. When we get to it, I'll try to chime in and see if we can get a little shot of that. It sure is pretty up here. So anyway, we'll check out for fuel and we'll be back. Okay, so I figured out that, I looked on the map and I figured that we're in Osoyoos, Canada. We're going through a small channel now, so the ship is probably going to slow down a lot. And when we come out on the other end, we should be very, very close to Vancouver, and that should be by morning. We'll probably get in early morning, you know, but we don't have to check out of here till about 7:30. Anyway, just wanted to give you a little shot of this majestic mountain. I thought that was pretty cool. With the clouds on top. Pretty awesome shot if you ask me. Great picture. In fact, I'm going to get my camera and see if I can get a little bit of a close-up. But that's it. Alright, so we'll check out. Let's see, we'll get a little bit more. That's the deal. So we'll check out and we'll see you in the morning. Well, it's close to 10 p.m. now. You know, before we wrap up, I figured I'd get one last shot because coming out, I remember everything was so foggy you couldn't see. I just wanted to give you a nice shot. You know, we were in this channel, like I said. You know, when we come out, we should be pretty close to Vancouver. And then we'll move on with our trip. Back in the distance, I don't know if you can see it, but there's another ship, another cruise ship, so that's pretty cool. So we have one following us. There's that mountain that we saw with the clouds on it. Just wanted to give you a little view of what we're seeing. And it's amazing that it's still light out at 10 o'clock at night. It's crazy. Definitely not used to that. But anyway, the trees are beautiful. Beautiful country, man. Really is. Anyway, we're going to sign off for now. And now we're just going to show you the water. The water is also very pretty. Very cool. All right, so we'll see you guys. We'll see all you guys in the morning. Ciao. Well, good morning. Here we are. Sunday, July 21st. All finished with Alaska and the cruise. We ended up getting back to the hotel where we kept the car, but we're not staying at this hotel. We're headed to Osoyoos, Canada. So we got about a 3.5, maybe 4-hour drive, but we have all day. It's only a little after 8 o'clock in the morning, so you know, we just want to get going. We just redid all our luggage, got all that out of the way. So we'll get to the hotel in Osoyoos, probably do a couple of loads of clothes, enjoy the town a little bit, grab some dinner later, and that's it. And we'll see what goes on for today, before we get there and after we get there. So stay with us, stay tuned, more to see, more to go, and ciao for now. All right, so we've driven about a mile. We're on the border, the Canadian border of Canada and Washington State. We're probably on the tip of the Cascade Mountains. Unfortunately, we wouldn't have time to go through the Cascades because the entrance is a couple of hundred miles south, and then we'd have to go through, and then a few more hours to get to Osoyoos. So we really couldn't get a chance to go through the Cascades, but we got some good views from here to see the tip of it, and that's about all we're going to get, and that's fine with me. We still got a few hours to go, about 3 hours to get to our destination. Now we're going nice and easy. Got a beautiful, 73 degrees out there, and beautiful day, beautiful mountains, and we'll check in on you a little later, so hang in there. Okay, so we just got off for Route 1. Now we're on Canada Route 3, headed to Osoyoos. Not sure exactly how you say it, but I know we're definitely in the part of the Cascades for sure. Beautiful here. I just wish the smog would lift a little bit, but it is gorgeous. The other little bit of a note is from October 1st to April 31st, you cannot drive on these roads unless you have snow tires or chains. And if you don't have chains on, you must at least have them in your car. Otherwise, you will get a tremendous fine. So, evidently, they must get an awful lot of snow here, which is unbelievable. But anyway, I gotta say one thing: the roads are beautiful, and we're just having beautiful views of the mountains. We passed by a big river. I'm not sure what river it was. I think it was the Hope River. And we're just going to enjoy the sights and take our time, and we'll get there. We're going to stop at a Walmart probably about 80 miles from here. That'll probably leave us about 60 miles to the hotel where we're going to hold up for the night. So that'll be that. So, like I said, we're driving through some beautiful area. I mean, we're just riding the coast of Canada and Washington State at the minute, and it is pretty. And at least at least the ride is enjoyable because you catch little different sights here and there, so it's not terrible, as you can see. But like I said, if the smog would lift, we'd definitely get a little better filming action out of it, But anyway, we'll keep on trucking as we usually do, and we'll see you down the road. Alright, so we're only about 100 miles out now, which isn't bad. We're catching this beautiful stream on the right side here. We did grab some pictures. We see the stream with a lot of beaver dams, which I thought was pretty cool looking, actually. Not something you get to see in Beacon or Fishkill, that's for sure. No. Yeah, see, look at them all. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, pretty cool stuff.
You see the trees.
Oh, wow. All right, well, we're definitely hitting an area where we could smell the smoke, so there's definitely fire somewhere. So I don't know if we're headed. It looks like we're headed right into it. But you can't even see the mountains in front of you. It's from the smoke. We could smell it in here. It's actually starting to tear my eyes up a little bit. Now, hopefully we can get through this. I'm not seeing any signs. I'm not seeing any emergency equipment. They could be control birds too, but who knows? Then again, I'm wondering if these were the fires, in this area that were covering the whole Northeast back in the fall of 23, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, remember we had about a couple of weeks of that overcast, you know, fire smoke. Not great. Like I said, we got beautiful views of this river coming all the way down. It's a stream or river, whatever you want to call it. But right now, you see what we see, which is just a lot of smoke. And that's caused by fire. We can smell it. Well, once again, still have some beautiful views. And the drive is definitely worth the drive. Can't see this any other way, but if you don't drive, you never see this. You know, because you can take a plane, land into an area, and never get to see one iota of what we're seeing. So you guys just hang in there with us. If we hit anything, we'll tune in. All right, we'll see you in a bit. So we are now entering the town of Princeton here in Canada. Still got a lot of that smog from the fires. Not as bad as earlier. Well, I think we went through the town. I don't think there was really too much of it. Must be a real small town, but we saw some pretty nice houses though. Yeah, here we come. We're coming up to something here. Yeah, you can still see the smog from the fires. I mean, we've got about 40 miles through this. The smoke has not let up. Yeah, it still smells. Most of it still smells out there. Hey, here we go, the Deerview Lodge. These people must be getting hammered with the smell. All right, so we made it to Osoyoos. And it's about 2 in the afternoon, and it's 100 degrees. Our room isn't ready quite yet, so we're just hanging outside, and it is hot. That's all I can say is hot. Let me give you a little shot of what we're dealing with here. We have the, let's see. Yeah, we're on a nice lake. This is the backyard. Hopefully we got a view in our room. So this would be pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty out here, but it's hot. You definitely need a little tube or something just to sit in the water, you know. But it's nice. Cute little beach, you know, tiny little beach. But it works. We'll just step down here, give you a little shot of the whole thing. Here's the hotel. A bunch of bugs, we don't need them. But that's the deal. And that's pretty much the beach. So that's it. You guys got a little boat there, battery powered boat, remote control boat I mean. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, it's fun out here. It's hot. Just want to get in the room and just chill out for a little bit. Anyway, we'll catch up to you a little later. We're probably going to run into town, and you know, we got a couple of loads of clothes in there now, so we'll get those done. And then, well, I'll tell you, it's pretty here. Prettier than I thought. All right, we'll check back later. All right, good morning. Here we are, Monday, July 22nd. I can't believe how long we've been out on this trip, but it's been an amazing trip. Right now we're still in Osoyoos. It's going to go for a little quick walk around the lake on the other side of the lake of the hotel, so it's pretty cool. We'll get some pictures in here, get a little filming in, and as you can see, you know, this is the other side of the lake. So this is pretty cool stuff. You can see it. It's very, very nice. Got a nice walking path out here, which is cool. Here goes a fella getting ready to take off on his boat. Rained a little bit, had a little thunder showers this morning, cooled things off because it was 107 degrees here yesterday. So today, it's supposed to reach 100. So we're just gonna go for a short walk. We'll check out, go into town, see what's in there, maybe have a little breakfast, and then we're gonna head to Creston. Do not know what to expect from Creston. All right, so that should be pretty interesting. But I gotta be honest with you, this Osoyoos, very cool, and you'll see it when we get into town how cool it really is. All right, so let me check out for now, continue on my walk, and we'll check back in a little while. Ciao. All right, here we go. Driving through the town of Osoyoos. Pretty cool town. I think we need to get on the other side where all the shops and stores are. So we'll head up that way. Yep, got a light here. Definitely gonna have to get out and wash some windows. Maybe we'll look for a little breakfast spot. We'll see how it goes. Well, this is the town here. So we'll make a left here and tune back in a minute. Okay, excuse me. So this is the town, and it sort of reminds me of like a little bit of like a mini Saratoga, the way the streets are lined up. Yeah, we're just gonna take a ride up, come back, park the car, get out, walk around. Maybe we'll find a little breakfast. Just wanted to check the town out real quick. Not sure which way we have to go to get to Creston. Probably have to go this way anyway. In fact, up here is the gas station. I think I'll stop, get gas, and then we'll come back in and see where we're gonna eat. We'll grab a spot and we'll hang out. All right, just wanted to show you a little bit of the town, so we'll check out. We'll be back in a little while. More of Osoyoos. Get into another. This is right, like the shopping, the center of town. Hey, you got a 7-Eleven, you got an A&W, got all these stores. Just go up. Red Apple, I don't know what that is. Very nice here. All right, gonna go up another quarter of a mile and call it a day over here in Osoyoos. Another shopping center down here. We'll go check that out and we'll turn around and head out of here. Okay, so we're off to Creston. We're trying to find a bank which we couldn't locate. Beautiful lake though, Dad. Beautiful lake that we came from. It was pretty awesome. So we got probably a good 3 hours and 45-minute ride. So hopefully we get to explore some stuff on the way, because that's what we do. Yeah, we should get in about 2:30, 3 o'clock, which is perfect for check-in. Yeah, we'll check around and see what's in Creston itself. I have no clue, so it'll be new. So hang in, and we'll see you down on this road later. All right, so we've officially left Osoyoos. As you can see, we're in the mountains once again, up and down, getting about 10 miles to a gallon going up this mountain. We're 116 miles from Grand Forks, but we're about 200 miles from Creston. So we got a little bit of a ride. We'll enjoy the scenery. Hopefully we get off this mountain eventually, and we'll see where this takes us. Part of the adventure, I guess. Whoop-de-doo, huh? Anyway, beautiful country out here, that's for sure. So we'll enjoy it one more day, and we'll be back in the States. All will be happy about that. Yeah, she's getting flooded with Canadian money. we're at our wits' end with Canadian money. It's okay. Anyway, we'll see you down the road. Hang in there. Okay, so now we're going through the town of Greenwood. This should be pretty quick going through this town. Not a whole lot here. A couple of museums, a couple of little shops, and that's about it. I love these little quick towns. Got a little campground, restaurant. Got a family restaurant. I don't know where it is. I think it used to be over there, but it's gone now. Let's see. Let's go down a little bit here, see what we find. Pick up some speed again. Got a little motel and RV park. Cute. Yep, no banks. Yeah, a little beautiful little church up on the hill. An old-time church up on the hill. That was pretty neat. Little log cabin here. Interesting. Yep, well, that's it for the town of Greenwood. So we'll march on. Next town, hopefully Grand Forks. Alright, so we got through Grand Forks. Quaint little town, not very big. We're going to make a little right turn here. Looks like we're going to get out on that Canadian Route 3 again. And off we go. Beautiful lake here on the right. Or river. I think that's the same river. This thing goes for miles. We were following that when we took Canadian Route 3. Going to Osoyoos, but now we're headed to Creston. Let's see, we got a little bit more, a couple of little stores down on this end. This is on the outside of town, and that's it. So here we go. We're headed out, and we'll continue on the journey. See you in a bit. All right, so it looks like we're yet again headed up another mountain. When we come down, we should be fairly close. We're still about 100 miles out from Creston. Got some beautiful views up here. Just, you know, forest upon forest, mountains upon mountains. I mean, it's a beautiful ride. Long ride, but it's a nice ride. A lot of twisted turns on these roads. Really can't really get going here. That's why it takes so long to get to your destination. It's just a long ride. So we'll just keep chugging up, you know, enjoying the sights. We catch a lot of things that, you know, I really did get on film, like, you know, a lot of lakes that are off to the side. And most of the times we can't stop because we're on the opposite side. So we really can't get them. I wish we could because they were pretty. But we'll try to do a little better job on the way up. All right, hang in there. We'll see you in a little bit. All right. So it looks like we're finally hitting the beginning of Creston. Going over a little pass here. I did a little winky-do back there. That happens every now and then. Come on. Okay. Give it a break. Alright, so we're about 2.5 miles from the hotel. Look at the difference in the terrain. All farmland. Not really sure what they're growing out here. Could be alfalfa, could be soybean. Very interesting. Alright, so we made it to Creston, Canada. And this is where we'll hold up for the night here. As you can see at the Ramada. Cool little place. And we'll see what we have going for tomorrow. That guy wants to get in his spot. And that's that. Thank you. Well, that guy's like a tow truck. I don't know who he's going to tow. But anyway, we had a really good day today. Travel was great. Saw a lot of stuff on the way here. So anyway, we'll tune out for today, and you catch us tomorrow morning. All right? Have a great night.